Let me preface this by saying that this specific part of the video was recorded in post, so forgive the audio, because I don't really have my equipment at the moment. Anyway, this video has a cognito hazard, meaning that just knowing about the contents in this video could be detrimental to your well-being. But, that's allegedly, anyway. This video was also voted on by, well, everyone on my Instagram. So if you want to be part of the whole video making process and what videos I make next, feel free to follow me over there or on my Twitter. Lastly in the video, let's read in a dark room, the green ribbon. Purple Haze comments, "Man, I've heard of giving your partner head, but this is ridiculous," which is honestly one of the most hilarious things I've read to date. This is of course in context of that video where the wife's head eventually ends up falling off. But you should go watch that video anyway, because it's actually a pretty good one. Anyhow, enjoy the video.
Solar Plexus Clown Glider. What's the first thing you think of when you hear that phrase? Or rather, what's the first thing you feel when you hear that phrase? Solar Plexus Clown Glider. Maybe you have coulrophobia, and are feeling anxious at the mere mention of a clown. Rest assured, it has nothing to do with that. Still, maybe you do feel anxious. Maybe you start to feel a sense of dread, like you know something bad is about to happen. How do you feel staring at this image? Does it make you nervous? Perhaps you feel a tad loopy, dizzy, like you had a bit too many, and suddenly your intrusive thoughts are taking over. But why do you feel that way? If you suddenly feel like what I just described, well, it's because I just cursed you. Many allege the phrase is cursed, as well as the image I just showed you. Hearing or staring at this image will cause feelings of psychosis. It will eventually lead to a surge of intrusive thoughts, and eventually, a full mental shutdown. My sincerest apologies. The term and accompanying image was engineered by the CIA to shut down any individual and force them to become enslaved. And because you just heard it, you soon will be enslaved as well. This is the end for you, and your government thanks you. I'm just kidding, there's all a bunch of fucking bullshit. And nothing more but another obnoxious conspiracy theory. Much like Flat Earth. You fucking idiots, the Earth is clearly in the shape of a dinosaur. Sarcasm aside, the phrase, Solar Plexus Clown Gliders, is allegedly a phrase developed by the government to control the national population. It's a conspiracy theory. One I actually heard from another YouTuber, Wendigoon, in their video The Conspiracy Theory Iceberg. Now, I don't normally delve deep into conspiracy theories, but this one caught my attention, just by the image alone. I mean, it's actually kinda creepy. Dare I say nightmare fuel. I imagine staring at it would make anyone feel kind of uncomfortable, not because of some despair code-like anomaly, the despair code being another conspiracy theory that also caught my attention, but because the image itself was created to incite a feeling of unease. And you know what? It works. Frankly, it gives me the same feeling I had when walking down the horror movie section at a Blockbuster. Anyhow, according to the conspiracy, looking at the image or just listening to the phrase incites feelings of despair and hopelessness. The phenomenon, according to the internet, has been dubbed the Solar Plexus Clown Gliders, and was developed alongside Project MKUltra, a real-life experiment by the CIA in an attempt to develop mind control. Much like MKUltra, the phrase and image was developed to manipulate an individual's brain, in this case, causing feelings of depression and developing suicidal ideations in an individual. But interestingly enough, according to the conspiracy, the CIA didn't create these Solar Plexus Clown Gliders, but merely discovered and weaponized them. So, what exactly are they? What exactly is a Solar Plexus Clown Glider? A phrase? An image? It's actually a sort of demon, or entity that attacks your solar plexus. The solar plexus, if you believe in the concept of chakra or occult aspects of the human spirit, is a part of your 7 chakras. This one focuses in the area near your pancreas. This specific chakra, the solar plexus, houses your ego, aggression, and anger. Anyhow, this entity discovered by the CIA attacks your solar plexus, and drives you mad effectively, destroying your self-image, and eventually leading to self-destructive behaviors at best, and self-harm at worst. Beyond just the image I've been showing you thus far, the CIA discovered that a slew of disturbing imagery and specific phrases would trigger these otherworldly entities to attack your solar plexus. They discovered that viewing images like these would lead to spiritual attacks on an individual, making them more susceptible to listen to commands. As they discovered, individuals corrupted by solar plexus clown gliders no longer had a will to think for themselves. So the CIA began to circulate the image in the public via newspapers or ads, and by the dawn of the internet, began to circulate these images there as well. And it's websites like Reddit, 4chan, and the rest of the internet where people came across this conspiracy, and the haunting images and phrases that accompanied it. What's even more haunting is even just knowing about the conspiracy, just knowing about the phrase solar plexus clown gliders, is enough to invite these demon-like entities into your life, and eventually lead it down a downward spiral. Hence the cognito hazard at the beginning of the video. It's perhaps one of the more interesting conspiracy theories I've ever heard. Definitely one of the more spooky ones. The thought of a mere word or image being able to drive someone into insanity, or depression rather, is inherently a spooky, even a nasty thought. Although, like most conspiracy theories, I'm not quite sure that I believe this one. That said, many users online would definitely disagree with me. Many stated that learning about the solar plexus clown gliders caused them to see glitches in reality, or led them to start thinking negatively, and eventually led to depression. Others claim that it caused misfortune to their loved ones, be it death or something less extreme like losing a job or becoming ill. Either way, in my opinion, the conspiracy is nothing more than just that, a conspiracy. A spooky tale that basically borders on being an urban legend. A spooky one, but nothing more than that. Best way to debunk it is the existence of this video. I'm still alive to tell the tale, and will even respond to you in the comments below. But who knows, maybe I did die and the CIA has simply taken over my account too. So, you know, who knows. Be safe everyone. You never know what's lurking out there. And maybe you really may encounter a real curse, or some demonic entity waiting to add you to its collection of victims.